these happy dancing shoes, and it's lovely to say we've finally been joined by Matt Baker.
It's very nice to be sitting down for once. It's less violence. But anyway, on this evening of romance, we've made sure that we have found the perfect guest. An actor who made his name playing a man who sat around in his flat all day long, drinking cans of lager, being sick about women. A true romantic, it's Neil Morrissey. How wonderful life, Neil. If you want to hear more about it, then Neil, the Celebrity Stripped Bare Show starts on the 2nd of March and it opens in New Brighton.
Yeah, and there'll be stacks of dates, as well as about 33 dates, and it's fullcirclelive.co.uk.
It'll be a long night, I think.
Yeah.
Because once you start talking, you don't sure.
No, it's I'm just trying to make your first day easy.
It's great. Honestly, it's lovely. Thank you.
Time to get back in the mood for a bit of love.
Yes, well, how about hearing the story behind one of the best-selling love songs of all time, the record that...
What will you be smooching to later tonight?
Oh, I try to remember, I don't know, maybe something like We Are the Champions. It's a nice, slow little number, isn't it?
Soft, intimate.
Exactly. Well, there's a certain track, of course, that should be played on Valentine's, 9 Inch Nails, and it has the word animal in it. But I can't really say too much more because it's not broadcastable.
Fair enough. Now then, Valentine's Day can be a very lonely night, especially if you don't have somebody special to share it with.
Thanks, Matt.
Anyway, we sent Charles Brandreth armed with this. It's a classic Victorian dating manual to find true love for a one-show viewer.
I think I'd better have a read of that, actually.
Yeah. Yes, now that is almost it for tonight. Good luck with the Celebrity Strip Bare Tour.
Thank you.
Which starts 2nd of March, isn't it? New Brighton?
2nd of March, New Brighton, yeah. Floral Pavilion.
Brilliant.
Lovely. Okay. On tomorrow night's show, we have the fabulous fashionista Gok Wan. What will we...
I've got no idea. But yeah, we'll feel quite paranoid. But anyway. That is all. And thank you, a big thank you for all the surprise Valentine's messages that you've sent in over the weekend. We had hundreds and hundreds of them, and we have picked some of our favourites, which we'll show right now while Marty Pellow sings from his new album, Love to Love. Marty, take it away.
With Matt Baker
and Alex Jones, and girlfriends, have we got a guest for you?
It's Gok Wan!
To be here. Did you like the little... You know what, that was the campus entrance I think I've ever seen in my entire life. Believe me, I've had some camp entrances. But that one does hit the biscuit.
Well, we love you so much here on The One Show. We've even dedicated our theme tune to you. Now have a listen to this. Here we go.
Come on.
Gok Wan!
There we are. Okay, I'm wrong. I was wrong. I said to you I've had some camp entrances. That's got even camper.
Yeah.
To continue throughout the evening.
We cool down a bit.
Well, it's very exciting to be here. It's my first time on the sofa. I'm very
exactly.
excited. Well, you are very welcome. And we were a little bit concerned, actually, about what we were going to wear.
Yeah, very nervous.
Well, you turned it out very well. You're looking dashing, the pair of you.
We've styled each other, you see.
You've done it very nice. I like that. I like it.
What do you think to my girl, first of all?
Gorgeous, fabulous. Absolutely. I'm not too sure about the pose, but the outfit's great.
Okay, and then here we are.
Beautiful. I mean, look at that silhouette. I mean, that.
Works with the body shape.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Beautiful. You've done it well. I can go home now. You've got my job.
Oh no, please
You can do the fashion.
That's good. And we're going to be talking about Gok's new series a little bit later on in the show.
Yes. Now, how would you feel if one morning a letter arrived saying your home was going to be sold, knocked down, and you could do nothing about it?
Well, that is exactly what's happened to the people Anita Randy's been to meet.
Now, Gok, you do have quite a unique look, but our props man, Dave, also fancies himself as a fashionista. So please welcome Dave Prop One.
Nice.
All right, very interesting. Yeah. There he is. Hi. He's wearing it well. What do you think? Slightly concerned.
Yeah.
Really worried. Hi, how are you?
Fine, good.
I'm really afraid. Really. Can we move on? I'm very well. How are you?
Good. Let's carry on now.
Pear-shaped?
I think the whole situation was
Yeah.
like pear-shaped. It's definitely pruny in some way. But anyway, Gok's mission to spread body confidence seems to be working, as the number of women posing for professionally... Now that's Lord, yeah? Right.
Moving on. Our bug expert George McGavin loves to show us some of nature's strangest creations. You okay now?
Yeah, why did I wear a cardi? Anyway, tonight is no exception as he reveals the tiny creatures that we can't see but live right in front of our eyes.
To the discretion. He said, oh, well, of course we won't do it to vulnerable people. So that's down to anybody all over the country who happens to be in charge of a shop. Are they in a position to judge something like that? No.
Yeah. I mean, it is important to remember that it's costing £1 billion a year, so there are shoplifters that are getting away with it. But
well, they can go through the law. They can go through the law.
But you had a bit of an interesting shopping experience the other day.
I did, Sheila. I was on the high street the other day, swung a scarf, and it just got stuck in this rack of ladies' underwear and walked out with these two garments on it. I took them back, of course.
Garments
that was
ridiculous,
easily done.
There you are, you should have been fine.
Have you ever been accused of anything?
Well, I was arrested at Bangkok airport.
What? Sheila? Hang about.
It was a great worry. I was travelling on my own for a book that I was writing, and I went through Bangkok to Chiang Mai. And when I came back from Chiang Mai to Bangkok, they arrested me and took me into a room, and they didn't any of them speak English, and I had to fill in forms, and they not strip searched me, but very thoroughly searched me. Obviously thought I was a drug mule or a prostitute, one or the other. Anyway, eventually somebody English came along, and what I'd done was, when I got to Bangkok the first time, my bag wasn't there. Through the back rooms, trying to find my bag, eventually found it, and went out of the airport, got a taxi to my hotel. I had not gone through passport control, so my passport wasn't stamped.
That's almost impossible, Sheila.
I know.
You live to tell the tale.
I know. It was very exciting, actually, once I knew I was going to be all right.
Now, a memorial service for the Acts of Peace over.
But if we can get people, of course, to donate their own organs, put themselves down, we're not there yet in terms of organ donation.
Okay, well, we've not been asking people before, are there watercolours? And earlier on, we asked you to impress Sheila.
Amazing. Can I show this one? This is by Gabby Lord.
This one's amazing. A painting of my dad by Alex Henshaw. You can't tell which is which. This is the watercolour here, by the way.
What about this one from Frank, who's nearly 80? I wonder if Griff Rhys Jones is a good painter.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
At 7.
We'll see you at 7.
Everybody's got to do it.
Show with Matt Baker.
And Alex Jones, and a comedian turned adventurer.
How some people get here when there's bad traffic on the M40.
Isn't it just? It's Griff Rhys Jones. Now, Griff, you've just finished playing Fagin, haven't you?
I have, yes.
In the West End.
Look, you see, now I had to shave my head to play Fagin in order to stick a wig on.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why you've got short hair?
That's the crazy result. So, and I wasn't allowed to grow my own beard, so I've grown my own beard as a sort of revenge.
Right.
It suits you a bit.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
Good, it's a sort of badger beard.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Got a little
two-tone, isn't it?
A little bit of black down here, and then it comes out.
Just a little warning here, don't worry if you start hearing voices as well, Griff, because later on we're going to be talking birds with very chatty Charlie the macaw.
Yeah.
And there he is, just acclimatising himself with Mike. Ooh, sweet.
Oh, very good. But first, with worries about rising fuel prices and expanding waistlines.
I think we sorted that one out. Perfect. Now, did you know that Will and Kate are getting married 10 weeks tomorrow, everybody?
Really?
Yeah, and if you are planning on getting the whole street together for a good old meet-up, now is the time that you should be putting in your application to the local council.
Yeah, our very own party animal, Don Littlewood, looks at the do's and don'ts for throwing a royal neighbourhood knees up. Where's mine?
No exception. Mike, who's this?
This is Charlie. He's a blue and gold macaw. He comes from Flamingo Land in Malton, but today he is the best talker. He's astonishing.
What did he say?
Yes, hello, Charlie. No, he's just eating.
No,
that's
he's
okay.
just
That's
eating.
like me sometimes.
Well, it's like telly. He's nervous, you know.
Here we go, let's have another go.
Hello.
It's classic.
Hello.
No, he's now got a
Say chicken.
He's not saying it.
Try talking to me instead.
Well, I know he's been very quiet
chicken.
tonight, but why do birds learn to speak? What's the...
Well, birds learn to speak for a number of reasons, actually. What is primarily the kind of sociable or flocking birds that kind of get together. Always they're chatting to one another. And so you take one of these flocking birds out, primarily parrots or starlings, things like that. And what they do is they think the humans around them are their mates. And they chat away to them. And they learn by rote, or kind of like by mimicking. And all of a sudden, hey, press, they're talking. Say chicken. Chicken. Oh. Say dog. Dog. Oh. Give us a kiss. Give us a kiss.
And Mike, you found some other famous talking birds from the past.
Oh, he said peanut. He didn't say peanut. He wants a peanut, bless him. We've got a budgerigar called Sparky.
Yeah.
This is a famous bird in Newcastle upon Tyne. And he won a talking competition. And from there, he kind of went from his voice recorded by Parlophone Records. He's had records. He's done all manner of things. And have a look at this amazing footage of him talking.
They call me Pretty Sparky. I'm just a little bird, but I can talk and chatter all the day. Nursery rhymes plainly can be heard. I'm a clever little budgie, aren't I?
I am reliably informed that is the budgie talking. It can still be seen up in Newcastle on Tyne. Unfortunately, he's stuffed.
And he's also a ventriloquist, that
Yeah.
bird. He wasn't even
know,
moving his
amazing.
feet.
I tell you, you can't beat northern birds. You really can't. Anyway, Mike, thanks ever so much. Cheers, Charlie. Enjoy the peanuts.
Yeah.
Now then, flat pack furniture can be fiddly. Okay, you get it home, there's always a screw missing and the whole chest of drawers falls apart as soon as you put a pair of socks in the drawer.
That's true. But at least your life doesn't depend on it. Marty Jobson's taken a screwdriver to the flat pack kit that saved thousands of lives during the Blitz.
Over to Marty Jobson.
Sure.
Yeah, hidden treasure, sorry.
No, but
Tomorrow is a battle of the Red Hens. We've got Chris Evans
Oh, gosh.
and Anne Robinson.
Yes, we have. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.